Welcome to Metro Focus. In this episode, we'll explore Northern Virginia and some of the best places to live, work, and play. We'll take you to some booming hotspots with that Virginia vibe and some neighborhood favorites. Sample the best mac and cheese in the country, find great produce, baked breads, and more on a trip to the farmer's market. Or enjoy a night out at an intimate and award-winning theater. Discover these treasures in transit-friendly communities and how Metro will get you there. Plus, everyone loves to save money, so don't lose out. Learn about Metro's Smart Benefits program and how Metro is empowering customers with disabilities and seniors to travel on the system independently. So sit back now and come along for this Metro Focus ride. So we're here with Tina Leone from the Ballston BID, the Business Improvement District here. What a great neighborhood Ballston has.
It is a great neighborhood. When I started this job, they said, why the heck does Ballston need a BID? Because it's so wonderful already. But nobody knew about it, so that's why we're here.
Well, Metro came here in 1979, and that was really a starting point of the growth for Ballston, wasn't it?
It absolutely was. They just did it right. Putting the Metro in, putting it in underground, allowing the buildings and the density to grow around the Metro. It really has been the catalyst for growth in Arlington, especially Ballston. We have an incredible concentration of scientists and creative minds here. We have organizations like DARPA. We have a number of education institutions, including Virginia Tech and Marymount, George Mason. All of that creates this incredible nexus for innovation and creativity. We have grown into 80 plus restaurants and more coming. So there is a wide variety of cuisines that are available. If you want to watch the game, there's plenty of places to watch the game, especially the Caps game, because we are the home of the Caps. But there's music, there's more family-friendly activities that are starting to occur in the afternoons.
Live, work, and play.
Yeah.
That sounds like all great things, right?
Yeah, that's
all
what every neighborhood strives for that. We've achieved it. I always say this, I think that Ballston is a neighborhood that others are really working to get to, and it took about 30 years to get here. For us, it's just what's the next level of that, and that's where the BID really comes in to add the next layer of innovation, the next layer of amazing programs and events and activities, really get people to feel connected here. I lived here 15 years ago, and I did not feel this sense of community that I feel today.
We're here with Catherine Roper, who's the Chief Marketing Officer for the Ballston BID, and one of your big events in May is the Taste of Arlington. Tell me what to expect.
It is a phenomenal festival that we do in the heart of Ballston. We will hopefully get about 50 restaurants participating from all of Arlington, not just Ballston. And so it's a nice opportunity for us to get Roslyn and Crystal City and those restaurants involved. But here in Ballston, where we can shed the spotlight on our great neighborhood.
And is it an all-day affair? So can I come and have breakfast, lunch, and dinner?
You can come at noon. So give us a little time to get it all out there. But noon to 6 p.m. Yep, it's 6 hours, and it's all right there on Wilson Boulevard. So you can just get your tickets and use those tickets for actually not just eating but drinking as well. We will have over 30 different types of craft beer at the event. It is Sunday, May 15th. You can purchase your tickets in advance online through the Taste of Arlington website. You can also purchase tickets at a discounted rate through our app, which is called Ballston Connect. And of course, you can come that day using cash or credit. What you'll do is you'll use a ticket to purchase a taste, which can be either for food or for a drink. All this benefits our charity, which is the Arlington Food Assistance Center.
And if you want to just come and enjoy the music and the atmosphere,
it's all free.
It's all free.
It's all free. Enjoy yourself. Yes, hang out, have a good time. We'll have tables, we'll have chairs set outside. So hopefully we have a beautiful day. We will.
Ballston truly has evolved into becoming a place for people to live and work, play, learn, shop. I mean, you name it. There's so many options and varieties here, and there's more to come.
I'm Jenny Garth, and as a mother of 3, I know kids worry about a lot of things. Getting enough food to eat shouldn't be one of them. But here in America, that is a real worry for 1 in 5 children. Even though we are one of the most food-rich countries in the world, 15 million children don't know where their next meal is coming from. This is unacceptable, and something the Feeding America nationwide network of food banks is working to solve. Instead of accepting that our country lets billions of pounds of surplus food go to waste every year, Feeding America has made it their mission to help families in need by rescuing this food. Through food pantries and meal programs, the nationwide network of food banks provides more than 3 billion meals, serving virtually every community in the United States, including yours. Join me in supporting Feeding America and your local food bank by visiting feedingamerica.org. Together, we can solve hunger. Together, we're Feeding America.
I'm Alex Levy. I'm the artistic director here at First Stage in Tysons, Virginia.
And what a great theater you have here. It's such an intimate setting, whether you're in the first row or the back row.
Part of the thing that I think makes First Stage special is that we're able to do fairly large productions and with really strong production values, but keep the aesthetic very intimate. The magic of what live theater is that you are really connected to it. You become a part of it. You can hear the natural voice of the performer. You can sort of live and breathe and feel the emotions of the story with them.
It really is a hidden gem here in Tysons Corner, isn't it?
It is. Unfortunately, sometimes you can be standing just down the block and not know it, but the secret's out, I think, and you have what was just a indescript strip mall here that my predecessor gutted this building and built it 8 years ago. As soon as you cross the threshold here, I think you feel the energy of First Stage, which is a warm energy. It is a company that is built on the idea of bringing world-class theater to our community and to be a hub for our community where that kind of experience can happen.
And it's really convenient to get here because the Metro is just down the street.
Absolutely. The Silver Line Spring Hill stop is just about a block and a half down. It's about as easy as can be there. The Silver Line stop opened just about 2 years ago. Instantaneously, we saw people starting to show up via train. It's also had a huge impact on our artists who come here. Many of our actors take the train every day here.
Tell us about the actors and the people that you have here. Where do they come from?
We have an amazing talent pool here in the DC area, and one of the great things about our intimate space is that the actors that you'll see on our stage are the same actors you'll see at the largest theaters in DC. Part of our goal and our job is to get great artists and put them in a position to do their best work. And so to be able to be a part of that with artists of that level in a house this small, this intimate, is really a rare opportunity, and one of the things I think makes this place so special. You know, DC theater is going through an amazing growth and renaissance right now. I think the entire country is watching the DC theater community. We had E.M. Lewis's play Now Comes the Night make its world premiere here, and the entire world was watching that. And already DC was on the national stage, but to have that much coverage and an event of that nature, I think really propelled us a step forward, and that there really can be world-class theater here. And we've been really fortunate that the community understands that and recognizes that, and that if we are going to have not just a place but a home here in Tysons and Fairfax County, that the arts and culture need to be a part of that. And as we head back towards the backstage here, you can see some of our production archive here of shows that we've done in the past. This is Old Wicked Songs, which is the show that's up for Best Production at this year's Helen Hayes, and Phil Hosford here is up for Best Lead Actor. One Man, Two Governors, which was nominated, I think, for 7, including Best Production, and won several. Katie here was nominated for Best Lead Actress. Mm-hmm. And I have to point out a couple things as we're going down here. Alex Mandel, who you'll see all over DC theaters now, who is one of our founding artists. He helped build this place. This is 3 years ago. Alex was standing on our stage, and now is standing on Broadway stages. So we're really proud of him. And Doug Wilder, who won last year's Helen Hayes Award for Best Lead Actor as well. One of the things that I think has really been special for First Stage being nominated and winning these awards is that we're such a young company. Mm-hmm. And so when we, at now just our 8th year, are seeing our name next to, you know, the theaters that have been doing this for 40, 50 years, it's really a really special recognition. It's not why we do it, it's not the important thing, but is always really an honor and humbling when it happens. As we talk about our future, it's always includes the Metro and how great it is to be right here next to the Metro. And as more and more people get used to taking the Silver Line, and as more and more is changing out here, it puts us in a great position to grow and continue to grow and to reach new heights.
My name's Pat Miller. I'm the manager of the Delray Farmers Market, and that's where we are right now in Alexandria, Virginia. Farmers markets have changed a lot since we opened 30 years ago because it really was only vegetables and fruits and some meats. You know, now we have fish, we have all sorts of different bakery goods, we have cheese, we have yogurt, and so the whole flavor of what a farmer's market is has changed. And the neighborhood loves it. They keep asking for more of this, more of that. We here at the Delray Farmers Market have the Metro right at our doorstep. They stop here every half hour or so. People get off, they come into the market, they go wait, they get back on. So the access is perfect for this market. Parking is a problem here for the farmers market on Saturday mornings, and it just seems like there's a lot more people than there are cars, and so I know people walk or take the Metro to get here. Well, one thing we do here at the Delray Farmers Market is we encourage nonprofits to come or city agencies to come and tell our residents that come to the market what they're about. Are they doing something new, something different? So we have a community side to the market as well as selling all of our wonderful fresh produce and bakery goods, and we even got fresh fish now. What I like most about this neighborhood are the people. The people are amazing, and you know, we're a front porch community. In other words, we all have front porches, and we talk to our neighbors, and you go out and you do stuff with your neighbors, and that's what this neighborhood is all about.
You taught him how to hit a baseball.
Just like that. Say hi!
How to hit a receiver.
Nice.
The strike zone. The net. You taught him how to hit the upper corner. You even taught him how to hit the open man. But how much time have you spent teaching him what not to hit?
My name's Nina Larkin. I'm the front of house manager here at Cheesekeek in Delray. We actually just announced our opening of our third location. It's going to be in Ballston in Arlington. It's much bigger. We're really excited about it, and it's hopefully opening in early summer, if not sooner. And with every season, we like to roll out new menus. So very soon, we're rolling out all brand new menus, new wine lists. Cheesekeek has been open for 12 wonderful years here in Delray. Our other location's been open for 5 years. We actually have 3 Facebooks. We have our Delray, our Shirlington, and we have a new one for our Ballston store, so you can go on and follow that to see when we're opening. So our owner, Jill Erber, lives in Delray and decided that Cheesekeek was kind of something that the community would really love here. We're a very strong local community, and they really love their local independent businesses. We're about a mile away from the metro here, so it's not too close, but we also have a lot of employees that commute from further away, so they use both the Metro bus and the Metro. And I think that with DC being only 20 minutes away, it helps bring families that work in DC into living in this community, so it's more of a walking community that comes to dine here. So the Metro has impacted this neighborhood in that it's kind of developed a commuter environment where it's kind of brought in a lot of younger families, people from DC that live out here, and have helped develop the neighborhood from where before it didn't really have any businesses on this block, and now we've got 10 different local independent businesses around. One of the things I love most about working for Cheesekeek is not just getting to taste product as part of my job, but it's also working for the small business and really respecting the people that I work for.
My name is Angie Fox, and I am the President and CEO of the Crystal City Business Improvement District. Crystal City is a very business-oriented community with about 30,000 office workers right here in the shadow of the Pentagon. We have about 11,000 residents and 5,200 hotel rooms. So it is a burgeoning community with new activity coming in and out all of the time. We have great restaurants. In fact, we have 3 celebrity chefs that have restaurants next door to each other, including Spike Mendelsohn and Jose Andres. We have also some really funky, fun retail spaces like what we're standing in here right now, which is Tech Shop, a 21,000 square foot makerspace. So we have a big focus on sort of the innovative and entrepreneurial community here in Crystal City. So we have a place where if you have an idea, this is where you can come and you can actually make that idea into a reality. So before transit-oriented development was even a term, there was Crystal City. And our fundamental focus and the reason that we've grown up in the way that we have is because of access to transit. We're the only neighborhood in the world that has an airport that you could and would actually walk to. But we also have great transit facilities, and Metro is a huge partner for us, bringing in thousands and thousands of people every single day. And what Metro Way has done has made the community even more connected and able to circulate within. So we're very excited about the expansion of transit always here in Crystal City. If we didn't have Metro and the transit assets that we do, I don't think the community would have nearly the density or the economic success and viability that it has today, or the continued success and viability as various changes have happened over the years that have moved big government tenants out, and then the market has sort of transformed itself in place over and over again. That would not have happened at the pace and the recovery and the speed and actually the ability to even go forward in a better way than it would have if we had not had Metro. So Crystal City has changed dramatically. It used to be very business oriented, very quiet, but communities have very much started having a sort of an outward focus, which means people want to be outside. They want to be on the streets. They want to be on their laptops in beautiful parks and areas. And Crystal City had a lot of those things, but they didn't really function very well, or they were underutilized. And with the creation of the Business Improvement District, which is largely what our organization does, there are events and activities, great restaurants and great things to do, so that Crystal City has become more and more soulful place. We've always been built on a basis of great infrastructure, and with the transit, with the convenience, with the accessibility, I mean, those are key things to a community as a whole. And here in Crystal City, or here in the Washington area, if you think about it, you can actually spend your life in traffic or on the roads. And because of the way Crystal City was envisioned and the way that it has developed over the years, you can actually do all of the things that you would normally do within a short proximity. So you're spending your time in your life and enjoying that versus you're spending your time in transit in between. I think one of the things that we're most excited about here in Crystal City is the fact that we have built a place that is very active. There's a lot of art. It's extremely accessible, which of course Metro and Metro Way are a fundamental part of this. It's also very eco-friendly, which certainly relates somewhat to the transit piece, but we have farmers markets and recycling programs. But because of that basic infrastructure, the active, artful, accessible, and green, we've created a space that lends itself very well to an innovation ecosystem, so that now more and more entrepreneurial companies are interested in places that that their employees can easily get to, that have great things for them to do, then also offer them the opportunity to sort of grow and expand their business, test ideas, and that Crystal City is really excited to be that actual place for them. But also, we're in the process of really looking at some new buildings, some new architecture, some new excitement in terms of the actual physical space that surrounds us. So we're really excited about that. Here's what you can expect in Crystal City. Certainly more great events, more fun things that people and your employees can participate in. But in addition to that, we have more architecture coming, more residential coming, making it a better balanced community, and also some more things on the whole entertainment space, because we spend so much time working in a certain area. It's great to be able to have entertainment and other options around us that make that neighborhood an even better place to live, work, play, and stay.
Morning, Gary. We are GetSchooled.com. You want a college education, don't you?
You know you do.
Yeah,
But I don't know where to start.
that's why we're here. We're free, handsome,
Oh, I think we're breathtaking.
and here to guide you through every step of the way, starting with attendance. Gary, financial aid forms. Biology homework, G. I got this. Is that Bran? Colleges love extracurricular activities.
Chess really isn't my thing.
I got this. Doesn't matter. Go ahead. Picking a college, man. You and us. We go together like tacos and Tuesday.
And I love tacos.
Fire and ice.
Those don't really go together. Go to GetSchooled.com for more info.
Hi, we're here with Chris Colbert, who manages Metro's travel training program for our customers with disabilities and seniors. Thank you for joining us, Chris.
Sure, you're welcome. Glad to be here.
What does the travel training program do?
The benefit is that it increases independence for those customers. It allows them greater options. Metro has a huge area, so we can open those doors for them so that they can get to all of these different locations that they may not be able to if they're simply relying on friends or family or other programs.
Yeah, because we do have the Metro Access service, but that's a reservation service. So it sounds to me like this really is about giving them independence and freedom to do more, right?
Absolutely, absolutely. It allows them to do things whenever they want as opposed to having to plan something far in advance, which is really what independence is all about, is being able to do what you want when you want to do it.
Take me through sort of what you would do in travel training.
Sure. So it varies depending on the customer and their needs, and that ranges from teaching them about Metro's accessibility features such as elevators and the buttons, emergency call buttons, what certain lights on trains mean when doors are opening or closing, how to listen to those announcements, how to advocate for yourself and use all of the accessibility features that we have, such as our kneeling buses, the ramps and lifts on buses, and also the priority seating on buses and trains. Making sure that they are able to use curb cuts and going to those locations where they can do those sorts of things.
Now we have Metro Bus and Metro Rail and of course the Metro Access services, but what about our regional partners? A lot of our customers might use one of our regional partners in Virginia, Maryland, or the district to then get to a rail station. So does this work with them as well?
Absolutely, yes. We do travel training through or on those jurisdictional buses or regional buses as well. And the only caveat to that is that it has to be within our general service area.
As far as the ride on the system is free if you qualify for Metro Access services, correct? So instead of paying for your reservation on a Metro Access ride, you would ride the system for free if you're able to do this, correct?
Yes, for those customers, we do allow that, or we do have that free benefit so that we can encourage them to use the bus and train as much as they can. We travel train about 2,000 customers every year, and this is a very individualized program. So if you have a specific need, we're able to work with that need, whether it's a mobility device or you have difficulty with remembering things, we have tools that we can use to show you how to do all of those things and make sure that you get to your destination safely.
Calls me googly eyes.
You know you're beautiful, right? You know that?
Even you are beautiful. I got bullied for wearing glasses. Share if you're against bullying.
We put it out there, just took off. 3 million people have shared this post. Don't let bullies get you down. I stand with you. Our whole family's wearing glasses. I wear glasses and I'm proud.
I even have the army on my team.
All the kind comments brought my child joy. I don't feel thank you is enough.
Next.
I'm Al Watson, a senior account representative in the Smart Benefits program. The way Smart Benefits works is it's an employer-sponsored program that allows employers to offer a benefit to their employees for their commute in the D.C., Washington metropolitan area. It saves them money by using their pre-tax dollars or tax-free dollars to commute on, of course, Metro Rail, Metro Bus, or any of the area buses in the system. And Smart Benefits is a web-based program that allows employees to receive money directly on their Smart Trip card for their commute to and from work. It's for primarily any employer that has employees who commute using public transportation. It could be the private sector or it could be a public federal agency employer. Employees using the pre-tax option annually, yearly, can save upwards to $800 to $900 per year. The benefit to the business is if they're offering it as a pre-tax option, oftentimes those businesses don't pay taxes on the pre-tax amount, such as unemployment insurance, FICA, state, which is why we encourage employees through their employer to participate in Smart Benefits. I can't think of a reason why someone wouldn't want to participate, especially if they're commuting to and from work on that particular system that accepts the Smart Trip card and Smart Benefits. They could save those monies and not change their commute habits at all. What the employees should do is contact their HR or their benefits office and tell them they want to sign up. Go to our website, go to their employer, encourage the employers to sign up. Contact someone like myself who'd be happy to assist them getting their account set up. If you're parking at a Metro parking garage and you take the Metro or bus, you can receive both transit and parking. The monthly max for each parking and transit is $255, would be a total of $510. And that is pre-tax or tax-free benefits. The money goes directly to your Smart Trip card. If you park in a Metro, you use that same card to pay for parking, as well as using that same card to pay for transit. Contact me, I'll sign you up and get you in Smart Benefits and get you going right away.
Thank you for joining us on this trip through Northern Virginia. And join us again next month when we head to Maryland for another Metro Focus ride.